Alright lads, welcome back to another video on the channel. I have not uploaded in about a month, probably more. I've just not really felt the need to, but I think I might start posting again. If you guys want to see like anything in particular, then let me know in the comments and I will try and produce that content. Maybe I can start doing weekly player reviews again, something like that. But yeah. This is my current team if any of you guys want to see it. The title of the team already gives it away. I refuse to spend money on FIFA points, so I'm just basically in today's video gonna be introducing myself again in case any of you guys have wondered where I've been, or in case you are new to the channel. So before I get into today's video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'm gonna go through a tour of my club. So, as mentioned, it's an RTG. I refuse to spend money, but my team is pretty stacked at the moment. Everyone in my full club, besides Ben Yedder, Neymar, and a few low-rated tradables, are untradeable. So let's get into today's video, and yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do if I want to make a return to YouTube, then let me know in the comments down below. So first off, we're going to start off with the goalkeeper and work our way up the team. So I backed Road to the Final All Black untradeable during the Road to the Final Team 1 promo. I cannot remember how long ago that was, but I have to highly recommend him. I understand why he's over 200k. I think this All Black card is by far one of the best goalkeepers in the game. The only keeper I know of that is better is Inform Neuer. But All Black makes saves that do not make sense. One of my mates, Chrissy, his channel's Chris Lord, if you guys want to go and check him out. He's also got untradeable All Black and he knows how good he is as well. So yeah, he's an absolute fantastic goalkeeper. The games I've played with him gives that away enough. 381 games. If you guys don't know, I average Gold 1 or Elite 3 in Foot Champs. And sometimes I get good rewards. And let's move on to the defence, why not? And then we'll talk more about rewards as the video progresses. So, at left centre back, we've got Road to the Final Varane, who I packed 3 days ago. I had 29 packs in the store, which I couldn't open because I had Kevin De Bruyne, who was a duplicate untradeable, and I had no quick sell recoveries left. At least I thought that. It turns out there was just a bug and it said I had none left, but I still had 2. So after I contacted EA, I got my 2 quick sell recoveries back. I discarded Kevin De Bruyne, opened 29 packs, and on the 29th pack I got my only walkout, and it was Road to the Final Varane. Now before I move on, I want to go into the club right now and show you guys how highly I rate Varane, because he quite literally has played 686 games for me. He came into the club on like the second or third week of Rivals. I got Div 2 rank 1 rewards, opened a rare mega pack, got Varane. At the time he was 350k, but of course his price has dropped a lot now, but he's the veteran of the club. And I said I would never drop him from the club, but it turns out he's going to have to go into an SBC because I've got his road to the final. Then we've got Ferland Mendy, who I also packed untradeable, and he was packed a week after Varane, I believe, or even just a few days after. It was a small prime gold players pack from the season objectives. So yeah, that's pretty decent as well. And then of course these 2 cards, Mukiel and Koundé, are both objective cards. If you guys didn't go and pick up them, then you really are missing out, because this Mukiel card is an absolute beast at right back. He feels like a Kyle Walker that has high agility and balance, and Koundé his dribbling is spectacular for a centre back. When you're jockeying with him, he feels so light on his feet, he feels so light on the ball, and with the high composure. I know it's not too high, but 83 is good enough for a centre back. If I go to Varane, he has 87 composure, so it's not too far off it. Um, then we'll move on to Valverde, who is quite literally the only good red pick that is worthy of getting into my team. I've played every single week of Foot Champs. I stopped on Gold 3 last week because I couldn't be bothered playing, and I got Red Benzema, who I'll get into in a few minutes. But this Valverde card hit Gold 1 that week, and I got him. So that was actually my first Gold 1 in FIFA 21, and I went and got Valverde. So I thought that Gold 1 rewards would be overpowered, and then as the weeks went on, they got worse and worse, and then I started to hit Elite, and the Elite rewards have been terrible, besides last week's rewards, where I packed Inform and Chucky Lozano out of the Team of the Week pack. Then we've got, or that may have been the week before, in fact, I can't remember, to be honest. Then we've got Ben Yedder and From, who I bought for 229k. I had him last weekend, and I didn't spot much of a difference between his normal card and then Inform. This is still a really good card regardless, but I personally had 300k sitting there, and I had to buy this Inform Yedder for one reason and one reason only. I've become addicted to the 80 plus player picks. And as funny as it is, I have spent a couple 100,000 coins on them, and I know for a fact if I had that 300k just sitting there, they would have all got spent on player picks, which would have been a waste. So I just thought, looks better, stats are better, getting from Ben Yedder. But yeah, he's been decent so far. And then, actually, one of the best objective cards I've used this FIFA, and I rarely play him. I've never really seen people do this card, and it's Moley. Florent Moley is one of the best cards that I've used this FIFA. 358 games, 170 goals, 224 assists. For someone for half of those games to be sitting on the bench in Foot Champs and Rivals proves how good he is alone. He's fantastic. Absolutely magic, that player. 4-star, 4-star. I've said this from day one since getting him. He feels as if he doesn't have a weak foot. The 99 shot power with a hunter cancels out the 80 finishing. Of course, you get a plus 10 finishing, but this guy can finish on any foot. He's got 86 stamina. He'll last you the whole game. He's got 96 balance, and he feels sticky on the ball. And then I've got Awar, who I was tempted not to do, to be honest, but I decided to do him. And he's actually been very good for me. I've been playing him centre mid in the 4-1-2-1-2 on get forward. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, that is. And I've also been playing him at RAM in the 4-2-3-1, and I've really been enjoying it, not gonna lie. I know I sound so depressed, and that's because I have corona and I'm not feeling too good myself at the moment, but I thought, why not take the time that I'm isolating to produce some YouTube videos, maybe do that. Then we've got Marquinhos, who I think has been one of the only good freeze cards that have come out. This promo has been really disappointing. If only it was possible for me to use Marquinhos at centre back in game. I did do that at one point, switching him with Folland, but Golovin isn't as good as Mukiel, and started to just make me want Mukiel back in the team when I seen how bad he was performing. But this card's fantastic as well. If you guys didn't do this card, then you will regret it. But yeah, you should have done him. You should have done all of these players in my team pretty much. Any objectives and SBC cards, and then to end off the team, the starting 11. My favourite player in the game, and of course he had to be in my team yet again, is Neymar, who is just literally one of the best, if not the best, gold card in the game every FIFA. This guy's 5-star, 5-star. High medium work rate's 5'9". He's sticky. He feels like a rat. 222 games for me, 233 goals, 108 assists, and at cam in the 4-2-3-1 and at cam in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I've recently started playing him striker in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, just because now I've got Awar, but 4-2-3-1 at Cam is where Neymar is best positioned, and he is fantastic. The stats say it all, really. He literally has the best dribbling in the game, in my opinion. There's something about Neymar, and I know there's a lot of five-star players in the game, like R9, like Usman Dembele, and so on, but like they don't feel the same when doing skills. Neymar feels as if he can just do them differently. It's the way he does it in game, and he's got the outside the foot shot trait. With the 5-star weak foot, it is the best combination to have in a player. Outside the foot shot and also 5-star weak foot. You can literally have him on any foot and just ping it into the top corner, slot it bottom corner, anything you want. Then we'll move on to the bench, why not? We've got Kevin De Bruyne, who I have packed 4 times untradeable this FIFA. I'm sick of seeing this guy come out of packs, but he is, however, a decent sub at centre mid or CDM on get forward. He's pretty decent. He's high work rates, which is good as well. Alex Teixeira, got him in my first ever elite rewards, and the card isn't as good as the stats would suggest, but he's still decent to bring on out wide. I don't bring him on in the 4-1-2-1-2, but I do like to play him in the 4-2-3-1. Then we've got Bamba, who I highly regret doing. I did him for like 100k. He's highly overpriced. I did him because I wanted to try the card out. And he slotted right into my team, and I knew I wouldn't have been able to afford Neymar at the time, and he was the only other player that fit in the team. I had informed Renato Sanchez and Mole and Bamba in a triangle. Bamba linking to both of them, of course, and this card just is underwhelming, to be honest. He's not very good. The fact that I would rather use Mole, who was a free card, over him in the team at the moment just suggests that he's not very good. But sometimes I can play him centre mid in the 4-2-2 and then just get forward. But that's about it. I don't like bringing this guy off the bench. I don't like him too much. Then we've got Raheem Sterling, who is a decent card, to be honest. He's been very effective off the bench. 38 goals, 44 assists coming off the bench. I bring him on quite a lot, not going to lie. His dribbling feels spectacular, but he gets bullied every single game by Varane, Van Dijk, Gomez, Wan-Bissaka, anyone, and especially Kyle Walker. Absolutely hate coming up against Kyle Walker in FIFA. Then I am a Celtic fan, therefore I try to avoid using James Tavernier, but I do, however, agree with people that he's one of the best right backs in the game. If I ever get a red card, I move Mukiel to CDM and bring Tavernier on at right back for the person that's been red carded. And move Mukiel to centre back, Tavernier right back, and then take off my right striker in the 4-1-2-1-2 for a defender and put the red carded player there. Then we've got Rashford, who I packed in one of the A pluses. Then we've got Fatty, who's the best super sub in my team. 234 games, 120 goals and 87 assists. This guy actually only played 4 games in my starting 11 because I went and did him. He slotted into the team perfectly fine, and then I can't remember who it was. Let me look at my team and I'll see if I can figure it out. It was De Bruyne, in fact. I packed De Bruyne. I had a De Bruyne before this one, which I put in an SBC, and he had like 100 games played, and I dropped Fatty from the team to have De Bruyne, Rashford at the time, and Kante in the team. But yeah, Ansu Fati used in FIFA, Kent 2.0, Alessandrini, I don't really like him. I don't understand the hype over that card. I just don't really like him. Benzema, I'm never going to use. He's going to go into an SBC. I played one game with him to try him out for a laugh, and he was just terrible. Turns like an RV truck. Chiellini, I got in an 80 plus pack as well, and then to end off the bench in the reserves, it is quite literally an absolute fat L from that base icon pack, and that is Baresi, 5'9". Can I just please not talk about this card? I don't like it. Then we'll move on to the fodder. These are all from 80 plus power picks. Alisson, Neuer, Hazard, Kimmich, Koulibaly. They're all from 80 plus power picks. Laporte, Navas, Sommer, Hummels, so on and so on. I packed John Barnes in a mega pack at the very start of the game. Played 36 games with him. He's absolutely terrible. He's not good at all, lads. He's just not good. Please, never, ever, ever go anywhere near one of his cards. Even his prime is trash. Then we've got Volland. I did this objective and I used him in my team last week. He's a fantastic CDM in game, I can tell you that. I switched him with Marquinhos and this guy was an absolute bully. However, I've moved on to better things now and I've got a better team, so I don't really need him. Then I've got Ansaldi, who I originally did because he links to Messi for an orange link, and that was decent. But I played 9 games with him. I'm not gonna lie, this card is fantastic. I really enjoyed him, but he cannot fit in my team. He's impossible to link now. But I genuinely think this card is fantastic and definitely the best Serie A right back. And then I've just got pages and pages of fodder. I've got Anderson Talisca, who brought me my first elite. Fantastic card. Wow, what a card in game. So much better than people make out to be. Denio's an absolute bully as well, but I've never really used him. And then it just goes on and on and on and on with the fodder for SBCs, because I've been addicted to 80 plus picks, like I said. Then I've got like Gomez, Sane. I actually thought I packed Sane. I got Sane in the 83 times 25 pack and I thought it was Sadio Mane. But then we go into like special cards. I've got El Rabi, Perotti, Mina, Silva, Palomino, sorry, De Silva, Geki. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that. Then we've got Ayu, who surprisingly actually has a really good card in game. I remember using him for a laugh in a silver team because I just thought, why not? And he was actually decent. Marcelo, Shaqiri, even though he's not even or whatever that guy's name is. Shaqiri. It is Shaqiri. Yeah, even though I was not a silver card, I just used him because it was quite fun. And then we've got Badescu, Dian, Garver, and I'm not even going to pronounce it, Levi, and that guy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that either. But I'm just stacked at the moment on fodder and everything, as you can see. I've not done any flashbacks this FIFA, and then I've got quite a lot of lone foot freezes and normal foot freezes in the club. So anyway, guys, like I said, I apologise for not uploading for so long. I'll probably start uploading again. In the meantime, stay safe, enjoy the holidays. I know New Year's coming up, and I hope you all have a wonderful time. Don't mind the record. That's just like loyalty, demoting divisions and so on. But yeah, I don't play the game too much anymore. When people say go outside, they're like, we're in tier 4. I'm sorry that the only thing I have to do is play Xbox. But I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. And remember to comment. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And last thing I have to say is, if you've not done any of these milestones, please go out and do them. My biggest regret is not doing them, because now I've left it too late and I'm lazy and just don't want to do them. But anyway, lads, see you guys in the next video, and peace. Remember to stay safe and have a good day.